Hi, my name is Jesse Shirek. I'm a government affairs specialist with the National Federation of the Blind. I want to talk to you for a moment about autonomous vehicle technology. Autonomous vehicle technology is something that we're extremely excited about in the blind community. Not because we lack options for transportation. We certainly have options for transportation, but those options are limited to vehicles that are driven by other individuals. You know, I remember growing up as a blind kid. I wanted nothing more than to be able to get in a car and drive and do the same thing my friends were doing in rural North Dakota. Um, Autonomous vehicles offer that exact opportunity. And what's exciting about it is that they're here, they're operating. So let me talk a little bit about that. Um, there are a couple of types of autonomous vehicles. The type that we're talking about is not Tesla. It's not a person sitting behind the steering wheel, mostly driving the car and letting the car operate itself occasionally while a driver's paying attention. We're talking about level 4 autonomous vehicles, which means that there's no steering wheel, there are no pedals, there's no rear view mirror. These are automobiles that you can call to pick you up as a blind or as a sighted person. You can use an app to pick you up. The car will come to your location. You get in the car, you set your destination, and the car will drive you safely to your destination. I know this sounds like the future. It sounds like it's a long ways off, but it's really not. In San Francisco and in Phoenix, you can go now and order a Waymo vehicle and be picked up by a Waymo vehicle. There's no driver in the vehicle. Be taken to your destination and be charged for it, just the same way that you would order a ride share, a Lyft or an Uber. Except for this is fully autonomous. These are fully autonomous vehicles. There's no driver. There's only passengers. We're seeing this. We're kind of in a phase of testing right now. So there's a lot of testing going on in San Francisco, Los Angeles, Phoenix, Austin, Dallas, and moving across the country. We're even going to advocate for autonomous vehicle technology in Maryland in our upcoming session. So this is a technology that's moving fast. It's a very safe technology. There are very few people that are harmed by the technology. There are many more um, hit and runs that occur on a regular basis here in Baltimore, even on a weekly basis, where I feel so strongly about this technology that I would be more comfortable crossing the street knowing that there are 100 autonomous vehicles driving those streets versus 100 cars that are driven by um, regular drivers. Why? Because technology doesn't get distracted. People text, people talk on their cell phones. Um, and as a pedestrian, I'd feel much safer crossing the streets. But more importantly, I want to be able to take an autonomous vehicle from my home to my destination of choice, have control over what's played on the radio, the temperature of the vehicle, and if I want to make a private phone call or talk to a loved one, I can do that. I don't have to worry about um, accommodating a driver or somebody else in the vehicle. I also, as a blind person, don't have to worry about discrimination that might occur with a rideshare. Unfortunately, many of my friends in the blind community who use guide dogs, and um, I've got friends who use a white cane who've also been discriminated against. So the beautiful thing about autonomous vehicle technology is that it eliminates the opportunity for discrimination. And I encourage you to look more into autonomous vehicles and look at the promise that they offer the blind community, but also society as a whole. Thank you.